Hello, we are live. Sherri, what are we doing here?
What's on Paige, Parsons, Roache? What's happening?
I made the best combo. I can't wait for everybody to see. It's got sweet potato and beets.
Nice. Mine has cabbage, cucumber, and we have a few of the star ingredients that there's still a little stage fright right now, but we will bring them out on the stage soon. So you got to stay tuned so you can find out who the superstar of my meal is today.
Ooh, superstar. I love this. Yeah, so co-starring would be the sweet potato sweetie. And then we got berry beet going on right here. And they love.
All right.
We are plant-based in the Burbs. Yes, we are. Welcome to the show. Welcome in our kitchens. We're so excited to bring you here weekly in our kitchen where we show you how you can have more plants in your life. That's right.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's the best. It's the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started chopping because that's what I got to do for this recipe. So I don't have a sous chef, so I guess I have to be that person today. So I'm just going to shred up the carrots, and we have to cut up the cucumber and marinate it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Okay.
All right. So we got Tom and Tina watching with us.
Yay!
So happy to see you both for real. It's been a minute. Thank you for joining us here on JaneUnchained.com for plant-based in the Burbs. Hopefully you can hear me. And okay, so we're making specialty bowls today. This is what we're doing. We're making bowls. 5 easy steps to savory plant-based bowls. So get out your pencils and pens if you like. Oh, look who else is here. We got Kimberly Delgado King. Kimberly King. Look who's here with his thumbs up.
All right, my main guy. What's happening, man?
Amazing queen. Charlie's in the house. Charlie is watching with us. We love it. And yes, so we are going to be making bowls. All right, so I'm going to start with the basics. So hold on, everybody, because I got to go over here for a second. Wait.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right. So I started with a little minute ago, takes about 20 minutes. I got my rice going. That's going to be my base, the rice, okay? My base. Get it going.
See what happens when you eat plants? You have so much energy. It's just like crazy. It's like you're on 900. You're going, it's just so much energy, you guys. It's so much energy. Your body is so light. Everything is so light about what you're doing. You don't have anything sludging in your system. These vegetables just come in, delicious. Out they go. No problem.
Fiber. And you know what? We got gardens happening in our systems, not graveyards. We got gardens. Now, I'll tell you, those beets and those sweet potato beet, this is just half of the sweet potato. It's pretty big. And one medium-sized beet, cut it up, chopped it up, put it on the pan, a little bit of garlic, teeny bit of oil. I haven't even seasoned them yet. Won't be fine. And I want to tell you, I tried something. I remember having this once. Put it on bread. Oh, this is just the garlic I put right on the pan. It's cooked and ready to go. It's all squishy on the inside. Yum! So there's that was so easy. This all took maybe 15 minutes to cut. It took 5. So that's going in the bowl. What about you?
I'm going to have to jet away. You go ahead and tell them about your bowl. I'll be right back.
Okay. So the other things in my bowl, and we're going to see how this all comes together, but I like a good black bean. So we're going to put some black beans in there. These are warmed up. Now, you may want some plant-based sausage. Maybe so. So check these out. This is a brand, a field roast. These are the smoked apple and sage. You can go with any kind. Tofurkey makes one. Gardein makes one. Beyond Meat has an incredible sausage. So you want a little bit of everything. I like to go with some cooked and some raw. So we're going to see what's happening with raw. Now, here's a really good tip, because we like to give tips along the way too. I keep lettuce chopped up, ready to go for anything I'm going to use it for. So this is going to be in my bowl too. One side's going to have the rice. I'll show you. One side's going to have the raw romaine. I also want to point out the greener, the better. So you want to go with the darker green leaves rather than, if it's all you can get, go with what you can get. But at the same time, the spinach, the romaine, the kale, definitely for your lettuce leaves.
Yeah, because I believe that the iceberg, I don't know if it has that much nutritional value in it.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know that when I first started making salads. I just got any kind of lettuce that was there. But, there's so many other options. You can do butter lettuce. I mean, there's all kinds of beautiful green lettuce that you can make your salad, spring mix, or whatever, So try those if you haven't.
Yeah, the arugula is really good too. It's a little.
I love that. I love arugula.
But it's really good. Okay, what are you making over there? I'm going to give you full.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is the recipe called for marinating the cucumbers. So I cut them up and put some rice vinegar on them, and also some chili flakes and a little bit of salt. So that's going to marinate because that's going to go on my bowl. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut up the avocado, which is also going on the bowl. And let's see, what else did we have to cut up? And that's it. I pretty much prepared a lot of things beforehand so that we can, keep it simple. You don't have to keep looking at my back every time I turn around because I'm cutting things. But so I'm just going to go ahead and marinate the cucumbers, which I love cucumbers. Cucumbers are so awesome. They're full of water. They're good for hydration. They taste good when you put them in water. Like, just take some cucumber and mint, put it in some water. If you hate drinking water, this is another way to get you to start drinking water. So the cucumbers are awesome, so I love them. So that's what I'm going to do. I cut up my red cabbage, which is kind of shredded a little bit. So I shredded my cabbage a little bit. I know I picked it up with my hands, but this is what I do. And I shredded the cabbage a little bit because that's also going on the bowl. And like Paige said, my bowl is going to look like the rainbow. I'm going to have a variety of color in there, different vegetables. I'm making some edamame, which are really good for you. I think I don't know how much protein they are, but they are high in protein. I have to find out for you. But edamame is delicious. It's really great. And you can even buy edamame dry, so you can eat it like peanuts, which are also delicious. And they come in all different types of flavor. So like a wasabi flavor with spicy. So you can, change that out and eat that as a snack. And then we're going to add some organic ginger. The sushi ginger is going to also go in the bowl. And then I will tell you kind of how I made it. Yes, we are saving animals for sure. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just cutting up things to get the bowl prepared. What I did with the avocado, what I did with the star ingredients. Dad, you're done? I can't hear you. No, I didn't. No, Tom. No, Tom.
We don't have. Do you have a mandolin yet? I
don't have one. Tom, I'm so old school. I just got a knife and I just cut it into shreds. That's what I do. I have so many gadgets. I don't know where to keep them all. So,
but I know some of these top chefs have them. But we're old school. Get your knife out. Get your cutting board. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
So you're almost done.
Well, it's coming along, right? Look at that.
It's looking beautiful.
Okay, my tongue is red because I keep eating the beets.
Okay, so look, I'm going to tell you what the star ingredients is.
Okay. Oh, wait. We're going to give it to you. What is this?
So this is watermelon. I am making a poke bowl. Okay, a poke. I don't know how people say it, poke bowl. And it is watermelon that is going to mimic the tuna, your fresh tuna. So I marinated it in, let me just tell you what I marinated in. I used some sesame seed oil, some agave nectar, raw agave. I usually don't have this in the house, but I had to buy it for this particular recipe. We use some sesame seed oil, Pokemon, yes. Some pansa, I use that. Pansa, I don't know how you say it. We use some sriracha because there's a sauce to go with it, which is in my refrigerator. You had to make the sauce yourself with mayonnaise and sriracha. So you made kind of like a chili sauce. And then we got a beautiful seaweed salad that I had to go purchase because I've never made it before, but I love it. It is so freaking good to get the taste of the sea, right? Speaking of sea food. I hope a lot of people saw Seaspiracy. It's a documentary on, is it on Netflix, right?
Yep.
On Netflix. You have to watch it. I mean, look, this is a really safe space. We're only here to give you knowledge. So if you're thinking about it, or it's in the back of your head that maybe I want to swap out one day and just eat a plant-based day, or maybe 2 days, or maybe I just want to go plant-based. If you watch some of these documentaries, it gives you knowledge of why people like me and like Paige and other people in our community, why we decided to adopt this lifestyle. It just gives you a purpose why we do this. We do this because, one, we don't want to cause any more harm to animals. We don't want to participate in agriculturing of abuse to animals. And it just goes on. And then there's health reasons. There's all different reasons why people decide to go plant-based. Whatever your why is, that's what you go for. So we're just here to give you information or how we live every day. And hopefully that we can inspire you to do the same. Right, Paige? Do you want to add anything on that?
Well, I just want to say, discover your why, I think, is so important. And remember that, keep that in the forefront. I've been hanging out in Clubhouse a little bit. You and I have been in there together. And
yes,
a lot of these plant-based rooms. And what I hear over and over again is, well, it's just like, there was some food right there. Like I went out with some friends and there was the shrimp, or I didn't want to stand out, or like I was in a hurry and I just drove through like what I knew. So, I mean, I think the important thing is discover your why and remember your why, because it's health. Then driving through the drive-thru is not going to be the most healthy for you unless you're getting like a salad. If you're having the shrimp and you've seen Seaspiracy, you're going to see like there's plastics in the ocean now that are getting into the fish as well. It's an endocrine disruptor for your body. So there's mass amounts of plastics they're finding in the fish as well. So maybe, as health and whatnot. Then let's say you have seen something like Seaspiracy or Cowspiracy or some of the other videos, and you're like, oh, I don't want to contribute to that anymore because, gosh, it's causing ocean dead zones. It's causing animal abuse. It's causing disruption in environments and homes, and people are getting the toxins in their bodies when they live nearby these places where the animals are being processed or being grown. It's really breed to feed system. So, they breed the animals to feed humans, and it's just a super inefficient way to go about life anymore. We really can't afford to continue with that. Yeah. So, remembering your why, knowing your why, and remembering your why, bringing that forward is so important. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's interesting, I was thinking about it today. I know we're cooking, but we talk too. It's like you're hanging out in my kitchen, we're cooking and we're talking. And I thought about, I had to go someplace where I would normally never go buy anything. And I was telling Paige about that earlier. And I had to really think about, when I was transitioning, what was like the hardest thing for me to get rid of? And I was thinking of the 3 things that was really hard. I think maybe I was even having a conversation with a young lady. And I was talking about 3 things that I thought were just, I couldn't live without. One was eggs. I thought I could not live without eggs, right? Mm-hmm. Cheese. I thought I could not live without cheese. And fish, because I was always into sushi, right? When I think about it now, it's just like not knowing. So it's like not knowing what you're really participating in, because it's just so normal and everyone else is doing it. And you don't really want to be the oddball, because people are saying, oh, you don't eat fish? Well, what how do you live? How do you get your protein? What are you doing? It's just kind of weird. Yeah, maybe I am weird. And I'm okay with being weird, because this is the lifestyle that I chose. and everyone else that is in this community chose that too. And I'm not deviating just to satisfy the norm, right? And so you have to really think about what it is you want to do for longevity of your life, which I think about also at an age where that's important to me, and taking care of my health and eating good, green, healthy vegetables and feeding my body and nourishing my body with things that are going to make it be the ultimate that I can make it be. That would be my why again, to really think about how my body is going to survive eating animal products that are processed with other things, and it's causing all these other diseases that can happen. So, I mean, that's just me. I can keep going, but
yeah. You know what's so important, I think, Sherri, is you're a fitness expert. I mean, you've been training and teaching people, how to eat healthy and be strong for years, and that's your occupation. That is your source. Plus, she has an incredible activewear line called W29. If you're not familiar with it, check it out, W29 Activewear. Yeah. And these things. When I was teaching, I'm not teaching now. I'm taking a sabbatical.
Yeah.
But like health was on my mind all the time. I didn't know. I did not know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening with that sushi that I was eating. I didn't know what was happening to those mother cows, that they wouldn't be making milk so I could have ice cream without the baby cows.
Right.
And remember, I'll tell you something though, because we're coming up on, celebrating mothers. And I will say that one thing that occurred to me the other day is I remember when after nursing my own babies, I said, no, I'm not giving them cow's milk. But ironically, I'd give them ice cream. I'd give them cheese. Total disconnect. Like
total.
I'm like, not the milk, but I didn't put like
I'm giving them cheese, I'm giving them the ice cream, I'm giving them, and even me thinking about it, all the products that we grew up loving, or thinking that was healthy. They all say milk does a body good, but whose body does it really do good for? It does good for the infant cow or the baby calf, but all those hormones and things that are in milk don't do our body good at all. So it's all about marketing, how they market products.
Well, and we were all about not beating you up over the head. Look, if you're transitioning, we understand. And there's just so many great options. Even since when we started the show, so many things have come out to make it an easier transition for people. If you're watching this, we're not talking to people who are not watching this. We're not talking to people who it's difficult to find something. But I will say that you could, making your own milk is really key for the environment as well, because you're not using that packaging. So I'm trying to supplement out like this, that, make my own once a week. I make it and then we drink it right away as fast as we can. I'm going to build up to 2 times a week. We're making my own. And you can do all kinds of nuts and seeds and
it really is not about trying to badger anyone, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just so passionate about the way I will want everyone else to be able to live this way. That's why I feel the way I do. We all have to transition in our own way, and we all have to move in our own lane, our own time. It's just that we want to give you some knowledge about it, because a lot of us don't look at it. I didn't know anything about it. I'm going to be honest. I was oblivious to how the food got on my plate. I'm not going to lie. And, once you start looking and open your eyes and see and be curious, then you start to see different things. That's all. But
and I mean,
I love in here. It's nothing but love and plant-based in the Burbs. That's for sure. Love and food. That's all we got right here.
That's right. And I saw with the health, I'll tell you, Sherri, one of the things that I did not even put together was the fact of what was happening with the communities living near those CAFOs, the concentrated.
I didn't know that either. Oh my God.
How they're spraying out that, and it's getting into the lungs of the families, and they're getting sick like that. I felt so guilty that my pleasure in the moment, my taste pleasure in the moment, was affecting communities around the world by what I was doing over here. And I think, like most of us, we consciously, we don't want to buy things that we know that there's any kind of, child labor or anything like that going on. We're mindful conscious people. We want to do the right thing. So that's that. And I want to say that I want to get back to the food because there's something special I'm putting on this that I was in a clubhouse earlier. We were talking about what's in your fridge that you haven't been using, like what's in there and use it up. So this is the one right here. Crab. There's also kimchi, but I have the, so you can make your own, or I bought this jar. I like to buy things, if I'm going to buy things, if I can, in a glass jar with a metal lid. This is a totally reusable hack. You can put leftovers in here, use it again. So I just want to say that. So I like to buy, as much as I can. But because I think it'll be really nice, like kick, because it's kind of got like that little bit of a sour flavor to it. But it's really good for it's got probiotics in it when you're going with a kraut or a kimchi. So I just want to say this is going in. And then also I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Sarishi Paluri, Sarisha, who creates these beautiful greens. And these are a sprout, okay, and they have tons of nutrients. And the funny thing is, if I just yank it out, I'm gonna pull up the dirt too. So I cut it with my kitchen scissors, like grass. What? Like grass. So I'm gonna put those in there, and then I want to talk about my dressings that I like. Now, I think making your own dressing is really great, but I do want to show because I think this would be really yummy. So I haven't made a ranch yet. I have not made a homemade ranch. I've made a homemade Caesar before, but their Caesar.
Homemade Caesar. I've never done a homemade Caesar.
Yeah. Oh. And then I love the Goddess. The Goddess is so good. Goddess good.
Actually, I've never tried Annie's product. I'm a huge fan of Follow Your Heart. I even like the new packaging they got going on with their product now.
So good. Now, if you want to do something that's creamy, I always love just a great balsamic vinegar. Throw that on there, drip it on, delish on your salad. Just a little bit to that salad for that extra kick.
Yeah, that's great. So what I need to do is get my sauce out of the refrigerator. 1 second.
1 second. 1 second.
And I made this. This is a homemade sriracha. I just made it. It was mayonnaise and sriracha.
Yes.
Vegan A's, rather. Yeah, vegan A's. I'm correct myself. And I don't know where it's supposed to go on this here, but I'm just going to put a little bit on here somewhere because I'm pretty much done, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to show everybody this garlic. So remember how I just toasted this garlic up? So you can take a knife, everybody, and just go in there and start working it. And now let's say you have a nice crusty bread. You want to do a crusty bread, or if you want to, whatever you want to put this on. So you're just going to go in there, take the bottom out. Let's just hope this works.
It's going to flip right in front of the camera. Here we go.
All right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do though, because I'm just thinking. Here we go. There it is. It's like that. It's soft.
I love garlic. I love garlic. I bet it's so delicious.
It's like caramelized.
Good. It's so good. So I wanted to show people too. I know we have a lot of people who are already in our community, but this is a cool book. I'm just trying to show you some resources that you can get. I got this one off of Amazon. So all you have to do is Google on Amazon and you can get Vegan for Everybody. And in this book, it just tells you things that you need to put in your kitchen, like staples. They do, it's a test kitchen. So they tell you what product really works the best for each recipe, which is really cool. So it gives you heads up so you don't use the wrong product. My favorite book of all times, I got to find it. Oh, this young lady here makes some delicious food. By Any Greens Necessary, Tracy McQuarter. It's a good book to get. She tells you about her journey and other women's journey going plant-based. And then she also has recipes in the back. I've used several of them. They're all delicious. But of course, every recipe you can change and make your own. So I'm just trying to show some type of resources. So, if you don't want to take our word for it, you can do your own research. This is a new one I got. It's called 30 Days Alzheimer's Solution. It tells you how to prevent cognitive decline. I mean, all these things are valuable information, and all the food in here pretty much is plant-based. There are some raw recipes in here, like the raw cheesecake and things like that. So there's always desserts in each of these magazines, in books. So you don't really give up pretty much all the things that you like to eat or really enjoy and eat. It's just a mindset of changing just mindset change. You can have all the sweets you want because they make pretty much most of them plant-based or vegan. So it's just about experimenting with new types of food. And I hope that one day you just you guys will experiment and try some foods. A lot of people love to eat vegan food, so just check it out. Even at restaurants, you can support the vegan restaurants that are in your area, due to COVID, and which some areas are starting to open up, so they really would need your support. So just go try one day, that would be kind of cool. What you got there, Paige?
Okay, I just want to say, Mark, I don't know what you mean by real food, so that's interesting. When you say real food,
but I won't give up real food. What's real food?
I know, what's real food. So tell us what real food is. Go ahead. Tina wants to say, love you, ladies. This is fun. Yay, eat more veggies.
I know, eat more vegetables for sure.
So I want to show you a couple of my favorite new books. So, I haven't seen this one. Look at Lauren Toyota. She is amazing. She was on Lunch Break Live, and she breaks it out. This is her new book, Hot for Food All Day. Her food is so easy, you guys. It's like
I love it.
Comfort food, easy. Oh, look at these.
What is that?
They're all fresh green rolls. They're rolls.
Oh, they look good. They look good.
Like a dipping sauce. And then, okay, come on. Like a burrito.
Yeah.
And then, that looks good and easy to make.
Yeah, like that's noodles, right? And tofu and vegetables. Yeah, that looks great.
And this is your Tex-Mex mac and cheese.
I love it. Great photos.
So, yeah, I know. Great photos. She's so fabulous. And then I love me some sweet potato sole. I just love this book. She has tons of fabulous recipes in here. Come on, just to get your sweet tea on here. And waffles and scrumptiousness. Check her out on Instagram. Her stuff is on charts.
Yeah,
and then
baby. Yeah, I think so. Baby's like maybe a year now.
Okay, and then I love Chloe Casarelli. She's so fantastic. And By Chloe is her company that she's
good food.
Check out her dishes. I have I have these, like someday I'm gonna make these. Fun.
I have not attempted to do that, but she's in. If you live in the Los Angeles area, she does By Chloe's in. I think it's Echo Park or Silver Lake. She has her restaurant there. Been there a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a bowl. There's a version of a bowl. So basically, we made some fun bowls that you can just add different things in there, y'all, and simplify it. Oh, tortellinis. Okay, I'm drooling.
I think we're hungry.
I think we got some food here for you. All right. Plant-based in the burbs. Okay, let's give you full screen so you can show up.
So hopefully you can see it because I have a little plate, a little bowl. But okay, so here are the cucumbers that are marinated. Underneath here is brown rice. Here is my poke. This is my tuna. Look at that.
Tell us, how's it taste?
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God. All about the seasoning and the crunch. It's delish.
It's delish, and it had to marinate in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. Really, really good. We did the edamame on the side. We have crushed peanuts on the top. I made avocado. I made this little chipotle sauce to give it a little spice. I ran out of the sesame seeds, but you do sprinkle some sesame seeds on the top, and there you go. You got a nice poke bowl doing your ahi tuna, but it's actually watermelon.
Wow.
So you can't go wrong with watermelon, I can tell you that.
Wow. This is unbelievable. Look at this.
It's so good. I'm sorry. It really is good.
Well, go right ahead. I mean, what the heck? And I'm going to show my bowl. I haven't put the dressing on. I'm going to do the dressing in a little bit. But y'all, I showed you some dressing ideas. We've got beans, but you can also do tofu in here if you want to do like marinated tofu squares. right? We've got the brown rice, yum, that I made in my pressure cooker, my rice cooker. I've got the greens, because there's a difference. If you're sprouting, you're putting it, that's a special process. These are my greens. We got some romaine lettuce, and then we have, which I'm so proud of today, these.
That's beautiful. Your beets and sweet potatoes, that's something that looks good.
Right? I mean, that's scrumptious. That's delectable. That's inviting, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me say, we've got some new friends in here today. Liz, welcome.
Hi, Liz, how you doing?
And Tina says, hey. Tom says hello, and they add some value here. We got Rebecca Allen says, thank you so much for showing us the books and the food. We got Tina and Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Say hi to Tom. Hey, Tom. Yes.
Tom. It is a no-brainer. That's right.
Welcome, Mark. And we got Debbie. Hi, Debbie. And Debbie wants to know, have you tried the Bragg's apple cider vinaigrette? I have.
I haven't tried it yet. Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's great. It's so great. It's like just the right amount of seasonings. Yeah, like everything there. Yeah.
I'll try it next. I'll buy it. I'll try it.
Right? Try it and buy it. Buy it and try it. Okay, good. We're inviting everybody to please watch Seaspiracy as soon as you can. Oh, wait, we have one more thing we need to say here before we go.
What's that?
That is, and Tom wants to say Pokemon. That's so cute.
I know. I saw that was cute.
Yeah. Okay. We said hi to Kim Delgado right here. And Tina, I just want to make sure we got everybody. Oh, here's Kim. There's another Kim. Wait, is that the same?
No, that's the same Kim.
I need my glasses. Oh, and of course, Charlie with the thumbs up.
All right. Charlie in the house.
Okay, wait, here's what I want to say.
Okay.
If you haven't voted yet for the Webby Awards for Farm Sanctuary, go to Farm Sanctuary now, and it's till tomorrow to vote. And they're up against mostly dogs, and this is a cause rescue, cause affiliated with, if you go, Farm Sanctuary is amazing. They've been around for 35 years, and you can vote them into the best Webby Award for their Instagram. And so they're up against really cute dogs, but I have to say, this is a plethora of animals that have been rescued. So go with the rescue. Farm Sanctuary, vote that in, please.
Okay, I have to do that. You didn't tell me about that. I have to do that.
Okay, well, here we are.
Here we are.
And they actually, a lot of places are doing these virtual tours now, or they're doing come and have hug therapy, which I did the other day.
I saw that.
It was special. It was really.
Where is that located?
It's in Santa Clarita, California, but they also have one in Nashville, and Farm Sanctuary has, I think, three locations as well. So you can look them up. There's one in California, Acton. It's maybe 2-hour drive from us. But yeah, going to a sanctuary, supporting sanctuaries, so essential right now. Even if you wanted to, like Rowdy Girl Sanctuary, in a little money, like paying. I'm a member, so I do it like once a month. Just it's an automatic. But yeah, but if you head over, we'd love them to win the Webby. Sherri is going to try her. What is that again? That's the sea moss?
This is the seaweed salad.
Seaweed salad. Yum.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, when you start going out again and eating, everybody, make sure you check with the restaurants. A lot of restaurants are now very much on board with providing a plant-based option. So just so you know, ask them and request and maybe even invite and be really polite. Yes. And a shout out to the Michelin star restaurant in
I posted that today. Yes, I posted that today.
Yes, in New York City, that is plant-based. And we are plant-based in the Burbs. So
that's right. That is right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you.
It was so fun.
It's so much fun. We love being in here with you all. Thank you for joining us here today. And we hope that you find ways to make more plant-based meals and invite your friends to do so too. You can share this out, share your content. We just appreciate you so much. I definitely want to make that over the summer.
I mean, I'm telling you, so super easy.
Super easy.
Super easy.
Cool.
Super easy.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Please put any comments or questions or anything else in the chat. We will follow up with that. Head on over to our Instagram or our Facebook page, which is Plant-Based with the Burbs, or Parsons Roache, and
Sherri on Instagram.
Yay!
Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us while we just rant and talk and have a great time in our kitchen, eating amazing food, amazing, delicious food that we're making for our family. So I'm so glad you guys came. You're welcome, Rebecca. It's been awesome. It's been so awesome.
Thanks again, everybody. We love you and appreciate you. Please eat more plants. Peace and plants.
Peace. Peace, y'all.
Absolutely. Yes. Have a great rest of your afternoon and evening. Bye.
Bye.